so much of the beer that is made, and actually a lot of the pubs that are owned by big multinational companies.
So guys, we've been talking about supporting local, the importance of supporting local. We chatted to a few guys, and Matthew, you are very much into supporting local and supporting your local pub. Supporting your local brewery around the corner or whatever the case is. What is the importance of that?
What a great question, and what a great place to talk about it. We're at BeerX, and so BeerX is the sort of symposium of all the independent breweries in the UK. And it's great to see the industry come together and talk about the importance of supporting local and supporting independent. So much of the beer that is made, and actually a lot of the pubs that are owned by big multinational companies. And I don't think they are going to give you the experience that you could possibly have. I believe in choice and in making informed choices. And I actually think that a lot of consumers are not able to make that choice because you go into a pub and it's the same brands on offer.
Maybe with disguised as another brand.
Indeed. Or a brand that's been acquired and then is still sold as being small and independent. That's no good. Now, the importance of independence, let's talk about breweries first of all, is that there's so much interesting and exciting beer being made with regional differences and characteristics, different styles of beer that's being made. And for me, I think I've been to about 1,000 breweries. That's not a boast. It's my job. But like what strikes me about visiting so many breweries is how different they all are. It can be subtle sometimes, but the wealth of amazing beer out there, why wouldn't you want to explore all of that? But they're also small, independent, local businesses supporting their local economy, their local community, and I think it's hugely important to get behind the people supporting that community and buying their beer, getting down the tap room, getting down to the pub. And coming onto the pub, pubs are having such a hard time of things at the moment. Everything is against them. The word here at the trade show is headwinds. People keep saying, and 2 years ago people were saying light at the end of the tunnel. Well, we haven't got to the end of the tunnel yet.
In the middle, maybe.
We're somewhere. It's a long
We're in the tunnel.
But when you go to a great pub, they are the vehicle for supporting these independent breweries. But also you are going to a place that's the third place. It's not your work, it's not home. It's somewhere where you can truly relax. You can do everything in the pub. You can sit and read a book, you can hang out with mates, you can go to a wedding, you can go to a funeral, you can celebrate the birth of a baby. Pubs do everything. And that's why it's so important to get out there and support them. Like they are the glue that stick communities together.
And I always say it's that you were saying about the breweries that are also supporting local. That brewery is part of the community. They're probably buying produce within the community. And it's a knock-on effect if these breweries basically start closing down.
Absolutely. I know breweries in East Anglia that buy all their malt from within 60 miles of the brewery. Breweries in Kent and Sussex that buy all their hops from local farms. So when you're drinking those beers, you're tasting the place, you're tasting the land, but also supporting that local economy. That's why supporting independent businesses is so important.
And I think it is important, again, when talking about your local pubs to get down there, because they essentially in the same sort of boat. They're trying to, it's in the name, it's a public house. They need the public. Without the people actually coming in, they don't have a business, which means they close down, which means that brewery doesn't have a place to supply their beer. And it's, again, that knock-on effect. So going down and helping that brewery, I don't understand what's wrong with it. You're going to a place that's serving fantastic beer.
Exactly.
Where's the downside, right?
Exactly. And you know what? Some people might say that pubs can be a bit expensive. And sure, it's going to cost you more than buying a six-pack of beer down the supermarket. But can it give you the same satisfaction of just being in a place where you can truly relax? You're not just... don't think about it as like the cost of a pint. Think about it as experiencing a place and spending time with friends, and not having to worry about the bloody washing. That's you don't have to do the washing when you're at the pub.
And I think that is a big part of it. Is going somewhere like a pub is an escape from a little bit of. We all, as you should know, we're busy. We're all over the place. We're everywhere, and to step into a pub and just be able just to go, breathe, drink a beer, speak to mates. or not, or just sit there.
Absolutely.
It's a place to be, kind of thing. So yes, thank you very much, Matt, for just your experiences and letting us know about supporting local. And guys, again, we always say this is support your locals. This helps not just the breweries, but it's actually quite wide range. And the guys that are making the labels, the guy supplying ingredients, it helps everybody. So, support your local.
It's your round, by the way.
Again.